RJ, and I'm back for another NASCAR Heat 4 Championship Season Let's Play. Right now, we're going to be doing race 27 of 36 and the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. And this is going to be the first race of the 10-race playoffs, the first race of the round of 16, and we also have 10 races left to go of the season. So, for today's race, we're going to be going to Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada for the running of the South Point Hotel Casino 400. So, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, it's a mile-and-a-half racetrack. There's going to be 67 laps down there. So, the last race I did was at Indianapolis, and Indianapolis went really alright. The only problem in that race was that I was very loose on the long runs. Couldn't really do anything about that. But I ran a really good race. Had a shot to get around Denny Hamlin for the win, but I just couldn't get around him because of the looseness of the car. And I ended up finishing second for that race. So, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that now. So, now we're going to Las Vegas, and I feel really good about Las Vegas. Last time I was there, I dominated that race, and I got the win. So, Las Vegas should be a good race. We'll just have to see how that goes. And then championship Mustangs, same as usual. That's what they look like. And then, so this is what the playoff grid looks like now. So now we move on into the playoffs, and this is what the playoff standings look like. So I got a 60-point gap of 13th place, which is the cutoff line. So I'm pretty much good to go right now, but there's still 3 races left, so anything can happen. So that's what the playoff standings would look like right now. And of course you have Daniel Suarez, Kurt Busch, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman below the cutoff line, but they still have a shot of getting a chance to get into the next round, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, let's get right on into the race at Las Vegas, get the playoffs underway. So let's jump right into qualifying. Oh, by the way, I'm driving the Hooters scheme once again. I haven't drove the scheme since Phoenix, so I decided to try this scheme again. But anyway, let's jump right into qualifying at Las Vegas, and let's get our starting position for the race. Gonna come off turn number 4. Qualifying will be complete this time by here at Las Vegas, and it's gonna be a 31:05 and 5th place. Not too bad. Very close to the pole position qualifying time, but 5th place not too bad. So that means I feel really good about this race. But let's just see how this whole race plays out. And it looks like Eric Jones is gonna be on the pole for this race. And it looks like I'm still starting 5th. Gonna go night racing here at Las Vegas. So gonna go race here at Las Vegas. 10 races left to go of the season. The first race of the round of 16. The first race of the playoffs. Let's get this race here at Las Vegas underway. And here we go. First race of the playoffs. 10 races left of the season. First race of the round of 16. And round 1 of the playoffs is on here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Gonna come off turn 4. The first lap will be completed this time by. Get a very good restart. Really good start right there. As looks like I will lead the first lap, so not too bad. There's 3 wide back there. This is between Brad Keselowski, Eric Jones, and Kyle Larson. More 3 wide action. Now this is the playoffs, so definitely gonna be a lot of aggression. Especially if you get that win, because if you get that win, you're basically locked into the playoff. Well, you're basically locked into the round of 12, so if you get that win, you don't have to worry about the next upcoming races until the next round starts. That's not too bad, especially if you get that win. And it also matters where you finish as well, too, because wherever you finish, it depends on how many points you get. And especially makes a difference whether you make it into the next round or not. But we are going to have 27 laps to make our first pit stop of the race. So if you guys are not aware, this has been a thing since, I think since Heat 3, I want to say. I could be wrong too, but the drivers indicated in green, including me, that indicates drivers that are playoff drivers. So if you see drivers in the green, that means they are racing for a championship. Now you will see guys that do not have the green. That means that they're not playoff eligible and they're just running for a win. So that's basically what the green basically stands for, if you're not aware. What's also nice too is that when you're in the playoffs in the Xfinity series, it shows red, and then if you're in the truck series, it shows blue. That's basically the color of each logo, which I gotta say, it makes it really realistic. Heat 3 was all green, which is really bad. I didn't really like that, honestly, except for, you know, when it's in the Cup Series. 5 laps complete this time by, got 62 laps to go. I just been running that very outside lane. I did that in the first Las Vegas race, and it helped me out, so I just been running up there. I could run the bottom lane, but I've just been using that outside lane. I'm so pulled away from the guys behind me. By the way, too, of me leading these laps, I get 5 free bonus points, so that helps me out big time. So this is going pretty well so far. Hopefully I can keep this up. I would love to get a win here too, because the next 2 races of the round of 16 is going to be Richmond and then the Roval, and I'm not really sure how those races are going to turn out. Richmond, I don't think it's going to happen, because last time we were there, that was just a mess. And then I'm not sure how the Roval is going to play out, because I don't normally run that well at the Roval, mostly because of the AIs, I have to say. And because you know how loose road courses could be at times, so I'm not really sure how the Roval is going to be. So if I want to have a shot of moving on to the next round without getting it on points, it's definitely going to be this track. I just can't mess it up though. Now back then, Las Vegas was only ran once a season, but ever since 2018 came, Las Vegas has been run twice now a season. One, of course, in the daytime, and one, of course, under the lights, which I do like the Las Vegas race under the lights. This has been really, really nice. Oh man, I'm starting to get a little bit loose. So I got Joey Logano up at the second right now. Oh, I got too close to that wall right there. I don't know if it's something needing any damage. No, I'm alright. I just made a little mistake. Now I decided to run that bottom lane. So 10 laps complete this time by. So far I'm out front right now. Joey Logano second, Brad Keselowski third, Denny Hamlin fourth, and Kyle Busch rounds up your top 5. The guys behind me has been keeping up with me. That's definitely a lot different than the first race, because the first race at Vegas, I was just pulling away. Now I'm going to go right back up to the top groove. Very close to hitting that wall. Yeah, so I like in this game that there's now multi-grooves where you can run either the inside lane, the middle lane, or the outside lane for some tracks, which is really nice. Because in some NASCAR games, there's only one lane preferred, that was the inside lane. In this game, you can run like a multi-groove racetrack, and also Heat 5 too will be available to run a multi-groove racetrack. So and don't forget, if you haven't pre-ordered your copy of NASCAR Heat 5 yet, make sure you do pre-order. Whether if you're on PS4, Xbox One, or Steam, those will be the available copies. But We have a caution out in the racetrack. The guys were gaining on me a bit. But we got a caution. Looks like Kevin Harvick maybe had some issues. Playoff implications right there for Harvick. I don't know. Actually, there's one car stopped up there. I don't know who that is. So we got a caution. I'm going to stay out. I feel like it's a little bit too early to pit. Alright, going green this time by. I'm going to lead the field to the green alongside Joey Logano. And green flag back in the air. So yeah, just been bringing up some stuff just to have some motivation to talk instead of, you know, having a boring race. But yeah, if you ever pre-ordered your copy of NASCAR Heat 5, feel free to do so. Remember, if you do pre-order the Gold Edition, you'll get a 3-day early access to the game, which will be July 7th. Plus 3 new paint schemes of Tony Stewart. And of course, if you get the Standard Edition, you'll get the game when the game actually comes out, which will be July the 10th. Oh, I clipped that apron just a bit. Hamlin trying to get around Keselowski for second back there. Tell you what, these guys are keeping up with me. So it's not like the first Michigan, oh my goodness, where am I getting Michigan from? It's not like the first Las Vegas race where they, where I just pull away so easily. I was early on, but they're just keeping up with me. I'll be using that bottom lane. I don't know about running the outside lane right now.
Car there on the outside.
Keselowski's trying to get around me on the outside lane. So far, I led every lap in this race. I'm trying to keep that streak alive. And I'm also trying to avoid these playoff drivers from leading laps as well, because they can also get a bonus point too for leading a lap. Like I said, pressure is definitely on, especially into the playoffs. Oh, Keselowski got a huge run on the outside. I need to lead a lap. Alright. Gotta put a big block on Logano as well. Trying to take the race lead back from Keselowski. Oh, we made slight contact. Can I please get off of Keselowski? We're still making contact. I overreacted just a little bit. I'm alright though. I'm still battling with Keselowski. I'm not going to get by him right here.
Still there inside.
Oh man, I left that bottom lane open for Hamlin to get around me.
You got room. You're clear.
Oh man, I'm getting loose now all of a sudden. I am struggling with this car right now. It is not that fast as it was the first half of the race.
Inside.
Oh, I'm going up the track. I'm in the wall. Jeez, I'm falling back spots all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. Got Larson right behind me. I'm trying to prevent losing more spots. Looks like there's a little bit of contact up there between Hamlin and Logano. I couldn't tell if they actually did make contact or not. I'm trying to get that 4th spot back from Kyle Busch though. I can't quite do so. I might need to run that outside lane again maybe. I can't get up there right now yet because Kyle Busch is right there. So we got a 5-car battle for the lead.
Got one peeking outside.
Oh, I put Busch in the wall. That was not the way to pass, but I guess I'll take it. Alright, so I'm going to try using this outside lane, see if it helps out anything. Well, it didn't help me out there. I just hit the wall again. This time I suffered a little bit of damage. So I didn't get away with it this time. So the top 5 is basically playoff drivers. Kyle Larson is not a playoff driver. Yeah, Alex Bowman back to 7. He is a playoff driver though. Yeah, I'm just struggling with this race car right now. I've got 42 laps to go. Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano is battling for the lead up there. Penske teammates up there, I should say. And then you got the Joe Gibbs Toyotas battling for 3rd. That's between Hamlin and Kyle Busch. I'm technically in a Toyota, but not really with Joe Gibbs Racing, but I'll just say I'm with a team called RJ Racing, I'll say. And I got somewhat with alliance with Joe Gibbs, almost.
Careful. Still there.
So Logano takes the top spot. No surprise to see Logano leading. Logano's actually been running strong the past couple of years at Las Vegas. Matter of fact, he won this year's race at Las Vegas.
Still there. Oh, you're lying.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm fine. I don't know if you guys saw, but my game lagged a little bit. And I just turned my car way too early. Man, I was actually doing alright until that happened. I was gaining spots back. I think I was able to fix the car issue. It's just that my game lagged just a little bit, and that's what caused me to fall back again. Now I gotta find a way to get that ground back. Oh man, I'm loose. My tire starts to wear. Oh, we got a pit too. I didn't even notice that. Good thing that popped up.
Alright, we're in our fuel window. Let's pit for gas.
Alright. I'll probably pit when the leaders pit. So once I hear that the leaders are pitting, that's when I'll pit. I want to pit with the leaders. Now the first... Okay, so leaders are pit. Alright, so I am going to pit this time by then. Alright, so I haven't come down pit road under green, so we'll see how this plays out.
Drop your speed, driver.
Whoa, okay, Larson. I mean, can I get down pit road? I just got ran in the back by him. Alright, so I'll do a 4-tire stop. I'm going to make adjustments on this. I'll repair some of the damage a bit. What the heck? Why did my car slow up right there? There's really nothing to slow up with. Whatever. Alright, some guys are staying out. I feel like this is going to be a slow pit stop. Yeah, 15.9. I feel like Larson's going to get around me, it feels like. Because I don't know why the car decided to slow up on pit road. Because there's basically nothing. I mean, I'm still right there with them, so it could have been a lot worse.
Now, dig.
Wow, a lot of guys pitted. Harvick stayed. Oh yeah, Harvick did pit under that caution. I'm a lap down technically. Logano and Keselowski did pull away from us just a little bit. Alright, some guys are still pitting. So it's gonna take a little while for Harvick to pit. I did get around Denny Hamlin though for the 8th spot. This would technically be for 4. We got fresher tires than Harvick, so we're easily gonna get around that much. I'm not sure how long you could stay out for. Which, I don't blame Harvick for pitting under that last caution because this is the playoffs. And you want to try everything you can to make it into the next round. Even if that means going for a different pit strategy. Yeah, see, look how fast Kyle Busch is from Kevin Harvick. Because Harvick technically had worn tires.
Half down, half to go. This time by.
Alright, so halfway through this race right now, got 34 laps to go. Kevin Harvick, your race leader, but has not made his pit stop yet. So if Harvick were to pit, it would technically be Joey Logano. Alright, so I'm going to be back on the lead lap. Now that puts Hamlin the first car lap down.
Alright, halfway to the lap.
Wait, I thought he said halfway this time. Unless he said halfway next time. I don't know. So I guess we're halfway through this race right now. I'll tell you what though, definitely not dominant in the first Las Vegas race, I'll say. Because the first Vegas race, I technically dominated this race. Here, I just been a little bit of a struggle ever since that last restart. Some guys are getting held up by lap traffic up here. See Kyle Busch up there. Kyle Busch is for position. Harvick still stays out. I'm going to try to run that outside lane once again. I feel like I went perfect on the outside lane. See, I gained as much time here. Wow, look at the run I got here. I just got by Kyle Busch and Keselowski. But I overdrove the corner though. That's gonna allow Kyle Busch there underneath me. Whoa, Keselowski. And he's wrecking.
Yellow's out, back her down.
I mean, to be fair, that was kind of a slight touch. I mean, I was trying to block Keselowski, but he just got the run right there. And I was gonna go out, get off him, but it was just a little too late. So I would have gave him the spot, but you know, it's just a barely slight touch. So, but this pit strategy is actually going to help out Harvick. So, Harvick's going to be the race leader. That basically trapped a lot of guys a lap down. Even some playoff drivers, Alex Bowman, Kurt Busch, even Jimmy Johnson back there. So, some playoff drivers are not in good shape right now. Alright, so green flag back in the air. Got 26 laps to go. Alright, we're definitely good on fuel. So I'll tell you what, Harvick made the right call because that definitely helped him out getting up here. But I did get around him though to get back to top 5. Looks like Austin Dillon fell out of this race. But he's not a playoff driver, so don't have to worry about him. Oh man, I hit the apron. I don't need to do that. When I'm on fresh tires, I feel like I got a fast car. I'm going to try to run that outside lane once again, see if it can help me out. Gained some ground on Keselowski and Logano. But at least this time, at least we're having some good racing, which is good. Oh, I got a good run right here. I got around Keselowski, trying to get around Logano. Him and I had a good battle back at Darlington a couple races ago. But I'm going to clear Joey Logano, and I'm back out front leading. So out front leading with 23 laps to go. Like I said, don't have to worry about fuel. Now it's starting to pull away just a little bit. So far, so good. Yeah, so like I said, if I can get the win at Vegas, that'll be a good thing because I don't think I'm going to win Richmond or the Roval. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, you never know, but I just don't see it happen, especially Richmond after a horrible performance down there. So if I don't get the win at Vegas, then I'm going to have to rely on good finishes at Richmond and the Roval. I mean, my stats so far at road courses, I won Sonoma and then I won at Watkins Glen. I mean, I wasn't that consistent at Sonoma because I got lucky with that win at Sonoma because of a late race caution. But Watkins Glen, though, I feel like I had the fast car at Watkins Glen. It's just I ran into some trouble, especially getting loose going up to the S's so many times. So, yeah, so the Roval's definitely going to be questionable. But I still got to worry about this race, too. Man, there's 3 wide back there for second. And while they go 3 wide, I just continue to pull away. And don't forget, too, we also have a restrictor plate track coming up in the playoffs as well. Not in this round, but it'll be happening in the next round, the round of 12. Which will be Talladega. I like what I'm seeing right now. This is going pretty good. I got a 1.2 second lead over Brad Keselowski. Oh, now it's Joey Logano. I'm trying the best I can to save these tires too. I don't want to wear out these tires and I start falling apart. If I do win this race out as well, it will be my 11th win of the season. And just like what I did back at Pocono, Michigan and Watkins Glen, I'm technically on a streak where I should have won races again. Darlington and Indianapolis. Well, you know, Darlington, I ran out of fuel the last lap, and in Indianapolis, where I was struggling with my race car. So I'll tell you what, if I didn't mess up at New Hampshire, Pocono, Watkins Glen, Darlington, or Indianapolis, I could have won basically 7 straight races in a row. But I just keep running into like luck at the end of the races. Yeah, the tire was starting to fall down to 60 in the 60s. I got 15 laps to go. Like I said, I'm just trying the best I can to save up my tires. So I may perhaps have to run this bottom lane right now. And then maybe once we get to the end of the races, I might start using that outside lane again. But I'm just going to use the bottom lane just to save these tires. I see lap traffic up there, so that's definitely going to come into play. Alright, so 12 laps go this time by. Oh, 13, I'm sorry. Why was I thinking 12? Still pulling away from the guys behind me, which is good. You know, I haven't been pushing this car that much. I've just been trying to save up these tires, and I can go all out at the end. So now we're at 12 laps to go. So probably maybe with, I want to say 5 or 6 laps to go, that's when I'll probably start pushing this thing again. And maybe start running that outside lane, I'll see. I mean, it's going to be a big risk if I use that outside lane.
Wave them guys off.
Oh, we got a caution out on the racetrack. So caution comes out, and it might be for Daniel Suarez. Yes, it is. So definitely playoff applications for Suarez. But look at this: trap down Alex Bowman, a lap down Kurt Busch, Eric Jones, Truex, Chase, Blaney, Clint Boyer. Oh, Clint Boyer's not. Never mind. Jimmy Johnson. A lot of playoff drivers. Matt Benedetto. But I'm going to stay, I think we're going to restart with 9 laps to go. I want to say Alex Bowman does get the free pass.
Alright, now, be smart up there.
Alright, here we go.
Ready?
3 flag back in the air. We're going to have 8 laps to go, actually.
All clear.
2 restarts to go. Remember, I struggled with this race car. Can I be able to hang on this time? I got a consistent start, which isn't too bad. Man, they're all over the place back there. Oh, I'm starting to get loose. 7 to go. Here comes Kyle Busch with a run.
Car outside. Alright, you're clear then.
Now I'm just pushing this car to its limits now.
Got a car coming inside now.
Oh man, I have to do a lot of blocking. This is the playoffs. Remember, I'm not lifting, so if you want to pass me, you got to earn it. I'm not lifting. If I see them get a run, I'm going to try to block it, just like I did with Kyle Busch. Man, they're 2 by 2. Five laps to go this time by. Got 5 playoff drivers in the top 5. One of us can advance us up to the round of 12. And everybody in the round of 12 wants that. Everybody up here wants that, including me. You didn't see I hit the apron and got loose. I had a lift that time. I would run that outside lane, but I feel like that they're going to get a run down the bottom lane. I feel like that's where they get me if I run that outside lane. So I'm just going to try to use that bottom lane. Where I tried to send it, but I put a big block on them. So I'm going to try the best I can to block. Here comes Logano for run. Almost let that lane open for him. 3 to go. Thought I was going to nail that wall right there. If I would have did that, that would have been all me. These guys are not lifting. I'm not lifting. It's all out now. Basically a 5-car battle up here. 2 laps to go here at Vegas. I swept Michigan and Bristol. Oh, we got a caution. Wow, this gets really interesting now. So we got another caution. I don't know who it's for. I don't see any accidental, anything that's, accidental on the racetrack. Watch could have been for maybe us 5, I don't know, but... Alright, so now we're going to overtime. Now this gets really intense.
You're coming to the green.
Got 5 drivers up here. Who's going to move on to the next round? Green flag back in the air.
Alright, 2 more good laps.
Looks like Kyle Larson calls that last caution. He's out of this race. Kyle Larson's not a playoff driver, so no concerns for him. Oh, Brad did not get a good start right there. There's Hamlin back there. Hamlin goes high, I go down low. A little bit loose. Alright, white flag in here this time by final lap here at Las Vegas. Can I hold on and try to advance on to the round of 12? Or will any of these guys back there have anything to say about that? Good corner 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. 1 more corner to go. And just like that, gonna come off turn 4. Gonna grab my 11th win of the season, and I'm gonna get myself to the round of 12. I get the win here at Las Vegas.
Your flag's in the air, it's yours.
Awesome. Nice. Alright. Yeah, let's do some burnout. So now that's my very 3rd track that I swept this season. I swept Michigan, I swept Bristol, and now I go ahead and sweep Las Vegas. I'll tell you what, dude, that was actually a good race, too. And that's what I talk about playoff racing. Because 5 drivers in the playoffs trying to advance on to the next round, and us 5 were not lifting. And I had to do a lot of blocking, too, if I would have had a shot at it. And it paid off. And I'll do some quick burnouts over here, too. Alright, I'll park it right there. Perfect. Alright, race results here at Las Vegas. I get to win here at Las Vegas, so I got my 11th win of the season, and because of my win, I move on to the round of 12, which means I don't have to worry about Richmond or the Roval. So I'm good to go in the round of 12, so I get to win. Kyle Busch 2nd, Joey Logano 3rd, Denny Hamlin 4th, Brad Keselowski 5th, William Byron 6th, Kevin Harvick 7th, Alex Bowman 8th, Brendan Gaughan 9th, and Joey Gase comes up in top 10. So there's 11th on back. Ricky Stenhouse 11th, and because of that caution, me and Brad Keselowski that only put 11 cars in the lead left, so that caution messed up a lot of guys out there. So Ricky Stenhouse 11th, Eric Almirola 12th. He was the first car to finish lap down. Kurt Busch 13th, Mark Truex Jr. 14th, Clint Boyer 15th. Chase Elliott 16th, Ryan Blaney 17th, Paul Menard 18th, Tyler Reddick 19th, and then Ryan Preece rounds up the top 20. There's 21st on back. Eric Jones 21st, Daniel Suarez 22nd, Jimmy Johnson 23rd, Daniel Hemrick 25th, and Chris Buescher rounds up your top 30. So 31st on back, Ty Dillon 31st, Matt Benedetto 35th, Kyle Larson 39th, 37 laps down, and then rounding out the field in the 40 spot in last place is Austin Dillon. Alright, so yeah, so look at that. So with my win, I advance on to the next round, which means I don't have to worry about Richmond or the Roval, so not too bad. And as you can see, Eric Jones and Paul Menard is actually tied in that last cutoff line, the last spot. So, and as you can see right now, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Jimmy Johnson, and Matt Benedetto is below the cutoff line, but we still have 2 races up to go of the round of 16. So anything could still happen there. So we'll see what happens in these last 2 races. And there I am in victory lane for the 11th time this season. 2nd time at Las Vegas this season. Awesome performance today. Little concern in the middle of the race because I was struggling with the car, but I was able to fix that. So awesome job today. So winner today at Las Vegas. Not too bad. So now I go on to the round of 12. And I don't have to worry about Richmond or the Roval because of my win at Las Vegas today. I have punched my ticket to the next round. So that means next race, it's going to be at Richmond Raceway in Richmond, Virginia for the running of the Federated Auto Parts 400. So last time I was at Richmond, I didn't have a good performance, but I finished 4th because I got caught with a late race cautioner. So not really sure how Richmond's going to go, but we'll just see what happens. So 2 races left of the round of 16, 9 races left to go to the season, and that will be the 2nd race of the 10 race playoffs. So guys, y'all have a good rest of your day. Make sure you do leave a like in this video, and make sure you do turn on, make sure you subscribe so you can keep up with more content, and make sure you do turn on post notifications so you can be notified whenever a new video goes up. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description down below. So guys, y'all have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you all at Richmond. This is RJ saying peace out.